Okay, so today I am going to be making pears for Aria's baby food, and this is just a regular red pear. And on the Wholesome Baby Food website it says you don't have to peel these, but I'm going to cut the ends off. I'm going to peel it as well, and then I'm going to cut it up and take the seeds out. So right now, like I said, I'm just going to cut the ends and I'm going to peel it. Okay, so I've peeled my pears, I've rinsed them, I've cut off the ends of the pears. There's my peels right there with my carrots. So now I'm going to cut them in half because these do have seeds, and I'm going to take the seeds out. Okay, so what I did is I pretty much just cut them in half, like if it was like this, and then I cut it again, giving me pieces like this, and then I just cut down right where the seeds are. That's just how I did it. Okay, so I've cut them and make sure all the seeds are out. Now I'm going to cut them into little pieces because since I do have a lot of pears, I'm going to steam them in the steam basket. And I have a little bit of water in the bottom of my pot. So you want to get that going, and then once you put it on, you can turn it down low. But I got that going, and now I'm going to cut them up into little pieces and put them in here. Okay, so I have my pears all cut up, and now I'm going to go ahead and set it on top of here. The pears shouldn't take as long to steam. Just keep checking it. Like potatoes and sweet potatoes and carrots, they take longer to steam, but pears I don't think should take that long. So I'm going to let it steam, and I'm going to check it ever so often to make sure it's soft. Okay, so I'm checking the pears right now, and they're still a little hard. Oops, that always happens. Here, I'm going to have to keep it away. So they're still a little hard. So I'm going to let it steam a little bit longer. Oh my goodness! The thing I wanted to say about pears is that pears are actually really good for constipation. So I didn't know that until I looked it up, and Aria has constipation problems, so it should be good for her. Right, baby girl? She's kind of getting an attitude right now. Okay, so my pears are really, really soft now. I can poke right through them. They are really soft, so I'm going to go ahead and now put them in my food maker. So with pears, they're actually really juicy fruits, so you don't really need to add a lot of water or formula or breast milk. I'm probably going to blend it up a little bit and then add just however much formula or water I need, because you actually, when you mix it together, they're actually really already watery. So I'm going to go ahead and start mixing it up. Okay, so this is the consistency I want. Very smooth, jiggly, and it looks good. So I'm going to actually finish up pureeing these pears, and then I'll put them in the ice cubes. Okay, so here is my pears. It filled up one ice cube tray and almost another, and I paid red pears $4.18. So for all of just for $4.18, I've made all this baby food. So I'm going to go ahead and put some plastic wrap on it and stick it in the freezer. Okay, so I put the plastic wrap on them, and I'm going to stick them in the freezer, and then when they're frozen, I'm going to pop them out and put them into freezer bags, and then I'll label them. I'll label them as well. Okay, so now my pears are frozen, and this white crystal ice is perfectly normal. It's just water crystals from when we mixed the pears. So now I am going to pop them out, and I'm going to put them in this freezer bag that says pears, and I made them on August 12th. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and put them in there. Okay, so I took out the pears out of the ice cube trays, and I made a lot of baby food for those pears. And like I've always said, make sure you get all the air out just so bacteria can't grow or anything. And I think I already mentioned this, but yeah, I paid $4.18 for 3 red pears, and made all of this baby food. And one cube equals 1 ounce of baby food, by the way. So yeah, that's how you make pears for homemade baby food, and whenever I need this, I will thaw it out. And if you have any questions, please leave them below, and thank you for watching.